Today we're going to work some more with composing and decomposing the numbers 16 through 19. If you would turn to page 470 in your math book to follow along with this lesson, you will see that number 1 shows us an example for 16. And the very first thing that we're supposed to do is to trace the number 16. So let's go ahead and trace 16. There you go. Tracing 16. And then it's asking us to circle the 10 in that picture. Can you circle the 10 in that picture? So this is the full 10 frame. So go ahead and circle it. And then they want you to trace the number 10. And then they're asking you to circle the 6 extra ones. The 6 extra ones. So you're going to have to do that as well, and then write the 6. And that's how you break down 16 or decompose 16 is into 10 and 6 more. 10 and 6 more is the same thing as 16. Now, when I tell you that you have to circle those numbers, when it comes time to take the chapter test, it's going to ask you to do something like that to be able to identify the 10 and then the however many more, like the 6 more. So when you're doing that, make sure not to skip that step. So let's try again with number 2. Let's go ahead and trace the number 17. The number 17, 1 and a 7, and then circle the 10. Circle the 10, and then write 10. And then circle the 7 extra ones and write 7. So that you know that when you have 17, you can break that down. You can decompose it into 10 and 7 more. That's what 17 is, 10 and 7 more. Let's do the same thing here for this third example for beside number 3. Go ahead and trace the number 18. Trace 18. Now, circle the 10. There's that full 10 frame. Circle it up. Write the number 10. And then go find the 8 extra ones and circle that. So you've got your 8 extra ones over here in your 10 frame. And go ahead and write the number 8. Because when you break down 18, when you take it apart, you get 10 and 8 more. So sometimes we say it's a 10 and 8 extra ones. Now they're saying 18 is 10 and 8 more. It's the same thing. Same thing. All right, going on to page 471. Page 471. Let's go ahead and look at number 4. My pen just disappeared. Looking at number 4, go ahead and trace the number 19, okay? Trace that number 19. And then circle the 10 frame that shows 10 bunnies. Circle those 10 bunnies for me. And then go ahead and write the number 10. Now you know that if every spot in your 10 frame is filled up, then that's 10, right? Now go ahead and circle the 9 extra ones. The 9. And write the number 9. So when you take apart 19, you can take it apart and make 10 and 9 more. That equals 19. Let's do a few more for practice here. Number 5, we're going to practice again with the number 17. 17. Remember, numbers in the teens, they start with a 1. So this is a teen number, and it's got a 7 in it, 17. Go ahead and circle the 10 frame that is all the way full that shows 10 and write 10. And then circle the 10 frame that shows 7. Circle your 7 more and write 7. There you go. So that you know that when you're breaking down 17, you get 10 and 7 more. All right, let's do another one for practice. Practice, practice makes perfect, perfect. All right. Go ahead and trace 16 for me. Numbers in the teens, they start with a 1. So this is 16. It's a 6 1 and a 6, it's got the 6 in it, 16, go ahead and circle up the 10 frame that's full and write 10, because a full 10 frame, well, that means you have 10. And then go ahead and circle the 6 that are remaining, 6, and write the number 6. There you go. So if you take 16 and you break it down, you decompose it, 16 is 10 and 6 more. That means you could write it as 10 plus 6 equals 16, just like we did yesterday. All right, now they're asking you to create some 10 frames here. So again, my pen is there and then disappears. So in the first one, we're going to be making 18. So go ahead and trace your 18. And go ahead and fill in one 10 frame the whole way. So make sure all the squares in your 10 frame are filled in. And when you're done, you have to come down here and you're going to start out, it's a little bit different. All right. You're going to do 18. There's your word is, and then you're going to write a 10 because your first thing is a 10. And then you're going to do an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8. Okay, this is setting you up for addition. So 18 is 10 and 8. All right, so that's what that should look like. Make sure you understand that this is kind of filling in for the equals sign. 18 equals 10 and 8. And the word and is kind of standing in for your plus sign. So you could say that 18 equals 10 plus 8. You're saying exactly the same thing. You're just using either words like is and, or the symbols equals and plus. So let's go ahead and do another example before you go practice on your own. So this time you're working with 19. So we're going to go ahead and trace our number 19, and then I want you to go down here and I want you to write 19 in that very first blank spot, 19. All right. Now let's go ahead and break 19 down into what's in this 10 frame and what's in this 10 frame. So in that first 10 frame, you know it's going to be a full 10 frame. It's going to be 10, right? So I'm going to write that number 10. So 19 is 10. And then how many more? If you look at 19, he's telling you how many more. He's saying, hey, I've got 9 extra ones. So you can make this other 10 frame represent the number 9. And write the number 9. So 19 is 10 and 9, or 19 equals 10 plus 9. All right, same way of saying that. Now you're going to go on and you're going to practice on pages 273 and 274. Do not forget, let me go back here in this example, don't forget to make your circles showing this is the 10 that you wrote down here, and this is the 7 that you wrote here when you are breaking down 17. All right, don't forget to make those circles to show here's the 10 and here's the 7, or where you're breaking down 16 into the 10 and the 6. All right, when you're all finished, upload your work to Schoology.